Okay.
Here we go. Koster heading off first. Campello behind him. Koster picking up speed. Here we go. Off the littlest of waves. Does that
forward.
planing forward. He knew he hadn't got enough power and just sheets out, decides he's not going to make the double. God, I know that feeling. It's a horrible feeling when you pull in, you think, oh, just haven't got that launching power. So maybe he's not super powered up, or maybe the ramp. Here we go. Oh, Campello getting that ramp wrong, but still how squeezes a back loop out. Koster goes home empty-handed. What do you think of that one, Joss?
Well, that was 40 seconds, and I've never seen, so little moves from Koster in 40 seconds. So it must be tricky, but it looks like he's going straight into a wave ride. Which is unlikely start from him. I know, he's just turning
I think
around.
he doesn't want to be so close to
Yeah,
Riccardo
he doesn't like him
Campello.
on his back.
Yeah, I don't think he likes the two of them going together, so he's decided to go back out back. Well, maybe he spotted something. Maybe he wants to jump out there. Maybe it's windier. No, I think he's just split him apart. He's got himself on opposite tacks now to Riccardo Campello, so he'll see what Riccardo does on the way out, and he also won't be close to him. And I think he was getting a bit
edgy.
Yeah, Riccardo does have that when he sails. Danny
Yeah.
Bruce was saying the same thing. Kind of follows you around.
Yeah.
Who
and
else?
jumps
Someone
over your
else was
head.
saying it. Yeah, someone else saying Costa. Oh, Jager was saying Campello was kind of following him, and he didn't really quite like it really close. Oh, double from Riccardo Campello. Not the cleanest double we've seen from him. Still pretty solid, but definitely not the cleanest we're going to see in this heat.
What do you think? 888 or less?
No.
Less.
Well, I think the scale on this heat will be different. So
Lower,
jumps,
yeah, for
I
sure.
think you'll be getting marked lower. I could be wrong. They might keep the scale the same and then just go off the top. I don't know. We'll have to soon find out what the judges are doing with the
to get that
scoring in this
recorded,
heat.
I could be wrong. That doesn't come out often. Need to ask the technician guys.
Well, I'm not wrong that often.
I'll put it on my iPhone and play it myself. Could be wrong. I could be wrong. Play it to you when you fight with me. Could be wrong. Actually, I set it as my ringtone. Anyway, back to the action.
11:35. Riccardo Campello,
nice.
hell turn, but almost
Ooh.
too good. Came back the other way, and the wave just passed him by. Costa looking for a double of his own, I think, now. Here we
He
go.
can't get a double, then nobody
This
can.
is it. Big ramp. Oh, hello.
Oh, double. Nice. He didn't want to take chances.
Oh, yo, 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 yo. I was about to
hey.
say, who was that guy who said those stalled doubles are underscored? But
Yeah.
Riccardo Campello saw that, and that'll give him
3 minutes
ideas.
in. 3 minutes in and two, one attempt that turned out to be a forward, and then a crash double stalled forward. Not such a good start from Koster as we used to see. And Campello's already got his double in, wet or not, it's in.
That was
Can only
pretty.
better it.
Yeah,
It was
838.
838, so it's still a solid.
So marking him down for the landing. But that was a huge stalled
Yeah,
double. I
that
mean,
was.
if he'd landed it, it would have been right up there.
I actually don't see him crash often, so maybe it's getting to him that he's meeting Riccardo so early on. Never know. Especially after not getting the waves in the last hits. Oh yeah, another
Just got the takeoff wrong there. The wave just caught his legs as he took off.
one-handed from.
Oh, how's the landing on Costa? Just bounces, just boom. Oh, just so good. I thought he'd come off on the landing. Most people probably would, but he seems to just stick it. He's got legs the size of tree trunks. I think 95 kilos or something like that, 92 kilos. Pretty heavy fella, especially for 20.
German engineering. Hey, nice. That was like a Victor Fernandez backside shove it. Really big.
Oh, you see that Goiter? No, see
wave
frontside
360. Wow, that's going to put him into a comfortable position on the wave score.
It's still going.
Still going.
Riccardo Campello, got to watch his fins down there, but this will be a good wave score. Just backing it up with a few little
That's a
turns.
sick wave from Riccardo.
Yeah, he's going to be happy with that. And as we
Oh,
know,
yes.
Costa's not been getting the best of the waves. So at the moment,
Well, to be honest, we have 9 minutes left. Never seen Koster do nothing for 5 minutes, and we just did. So he's not having a.
I think I spoke too soon the other day when I was kind of touching on him being unbeatable. At the moment, Ricardo Campello is holding on to this well, he's getting a bit of a big lead here in Pozo. We've already had a couple of crashes from Koster, but also the significant thing is Ricardo Campello nailing a big wave score early on. We haven't seen the score yet, but we know it will be big. So the pressure is on Philip Koster. He still needs his jumps, but he's also got to go down in the bunker and get his wave ride in. The advantage with Ricardo Campello, he can now maybe forget about that wave and come back up, scoring 9 points for that wave.
Wow.
This
That's
is
the highest score we've seen.
massive news. 9 points for that wave. That was a backside shove it, frontside 360, and then backside turns all the way in. Rewarding the frontside 360, obviously. Rewarding everything else that goes with it, just adds to that collection.
Sick wave.
Whoa, oh. And he's already got a double forward, which wasn't his best. We're going to see him up that score. He's already making his way upwind, and he will be better in that double forward, I can tell you now. Koster is struggling.
Oh, Koster is not used to slow starts. It's 6 minutes in, and he didn't do anything apart from a forward.
Koster is flapping, and so is the bottom of
Sorry, he did a backy.
Ricardo Campello's sail, but it doesn't seem to be holding him back. Doesn't matter at all. Here we go. This is ridiculous.
Saying that, Koster doesn't take long to...
I tell you what, Ricardo Campello has got a little set coming here. Unless my eyes deceive me, I think he's got some waves coming. Expect to see Ricardo Campello launch very soon. Here we go. Oh, no! Oh, I've not seen many forwards where the first rotation is on the way up and they stop at the top. It's usually a stalled forward when they stall it at the top, not when they stall it.
Koster doesn't have the speed,
stop
does he?
at the top. He doesn't seem like he's liking life at the moment.
No.
This Pozo Beach that has treated him so well.
Oh, how does he do that?
Again, a very good forward, really slow rotation, but absolutely perfect.
But that's going to be more than Ricardo's.
It's got to be. Sure. It's got to be. It was absolutely clean, good rotation. Ricardo's was wet.
Yeah.
But Ricardo Campello already 9 points for a wave. He is looking tasty, and he's got 6.5 minutes to do a stalled double. We've seen him do stalled doubles, so he knows he's got it in the bag. He's just got 6 minutes to make that clear. If he does, I think he's winning this heat. It's too early to call it because we know Koster is capable of a lot of things. Koster on the outside looking for a wave. Ricardo Campello heading out, looking for that big double. This is an exciting heat.
Only 8.88 for that double forward from Koster. That's a bit harsh, I think, but...
I think they're so used to him launching big, but you can't think like that, I think, when you're judging.
But if you give 8.38 for a wet one, you would think for dry one you get 9.12s.
Yeah, I thought he was 9 all day long, but... Here we go, Koster out the back. What's he got to back up that score? He's already got a one-footed backy, I think it was, or a one-handed backy. But I tell you what, Koster is running out of time. 6 minutes is a long time, but when you're out there, it does start getting faster and faster.
Especially when someone's landing doubles in your face and gets waves like that. Your heart starts beating a bit faster, but I'm sure Koster can... What Koster really should do, if I can even say, is come all the way back in and get that.
But he needs the wave ride. That's the problem. He needs the wave ride. He knows he needs it, and he's not finding any waves. Ricardo Campello, 11 stitches in his foot after cutting it doing an air chachu the other day. In the top of his foot, it doesn't seem to be slowing him down. If anything, he's got even better. Stalled double at the back.
Oh.
Koster lands it. Stall double, that has to increase his wave score, but Ricardo Campello heading out, he has seen it, and he's got a little nugget. Here we go. Safe,
nice.
One-footed backy from Ricardo Campello.
Think it's got anything to do with his new kit?
Maybe. He's got new sponsors, Patrick Boards and Point 7 Sales, all dressed up and very...
Venezuelan.
Very well Venezuelan. Whoa!
Oh, one-handed. Tabletop forward, was it?
I think that 1 foot. One foot, one hand, maybe.
Maybe.
It's usually a big scoring jump, but I think when we're talking about doubles and that, I'm not sure how well it will score. It's a full dangerous move. I mean, who wants to take the hand and foot off one-footed while rotating around a forward? Not me.
People do that, it's probably not planned.
Here we go. Koster has a wave. He's going down the line. I mean, it's not the best of lips, but he has a way of just making moves.
Off the back.
Just no power.
Looks like he needs to come in and change his sail or something.
Ricardo, give up on the waves. You have 9 points. Someone needs to tell him that he doesn't need to go and try and milk that whitewater all the way down to the bunker and risk losing a fin. Obviously, he's still winning this heat by a good margin. 23.75 points. We're still waiting for that stall double from Koster to drop. I have a feeling it's going to be mid-9s. Wait and see. It will catch up a bit, but he's still going to be a long way behind. Koster just landing.
62 was like a good scores for other guys in the
Koster, one hand, 1 foot, super stylish backy.
Okay, he needs a wave now.
He needs a wave now and fast. He's losing 6 points on waves to Ricardo Campello.
He is going to be ahead on the jumps, so he actually won't need a 9-point wave. Oh, this score even went up. It's a 9-12 wave now for Ricardo.
Wow, beautiful back loop. But why is he doing the backy? Get the double in. That's what you need. You've already got a good backy. Maybe he wanted something else.
Maybe he's happy with his double.
Scores are changing as we speak. 24.38 points to Ricardo Campello. That one-footed backy just dropping. A 9.38 for that stalled double forward from Philip Koster.
He needs a 7-point-something wave, really, Koster.
He needs to improve his score by 5 points. So he needs an 8-point wave. Well, he needs more than an 8-point wave, or he needs to increase his other scores by a good margin.
We still didn't get that
one-handed backy. That will increase it, so he won't need an 8-point wave.
So he needs probably a 7.
He can do it, and he's got a good section here. Oh, he went wrong, but still lands it. Backside Shaka needs a little tacker now, and there is a nice section. Nice section. He's back in this, I feel. Still going. Whitewater now. Not much else. 2 turns, but Ricardo Campello was the frontside 360, remember, with a backside shove it before it and some backside turns.
But that was for the 9 points, so we only need 7 here. What do you reckon?
Yeah, this is going to be so close. Ricardo Campello inside.
Nice.
Nice hit, but he doesn't need to ride. He's got 9 points.
Needs to get a jump.
Needs that big double. He's got 2 minutes left. Philip Koster versus
Somebody tell him.
Ricardo Campello in the 3rd round. This is to get to the final 4 riders.
8.25 for that one-footed, one-handed backy for Koster. So he now needs even...
Well, he hasn't increased that much. He still needs 4 points, so he needs at least 7 points for this last wave. It could be round about there, I have to say.
Yeah.
It's going to be super close, but Ricardo Campello heading out. 1 minute 38 to go. I've no doubt Denise is on the edge of her seat. She's going to be watching this. Campello's mom. And no doubt there's a few Koster fans getting very nervous. This is going to come down for the wire. We're waiting for that wave to drop from Koster. He's got some big jumps. He just needs a pretty big wave. He's had it. A backside 3. Tacker. Good tacker as well. And a good side backside 3.
Looks like he is going to get a wave on the way in now. But
what is he going to get? Ricardo's looking for that stall double.
He's going to do a double. He's going to do a double.
I think we've got 1 run to see what Ricardo Campello has to offer. He needs a stall double just to confirm things. We're still waiting for that wave score to drop from Koster. This is getting super excited.
Have the wave.
Can Koster, will he not make this final? Will Campello take him down? 11 stitches and all. This is going to come down to it. 58 seconds. Campello, has he got a wave? Can he find the jump? Can he stick a nail in the coffin? Oh, I'm not sure. That looks a bit choppy to me. He wants it. Good double. Not as good as Acosta's first one, I don't think.
But I think better than Ricardo's first, no?
Yeah, but it's maybe he might eke a few more points out of it.
Come on,
I can't see that being in the 9 range. I just cannot see that being the perfect double. It was perfect, but we saw already a perfect double, not scoring 9 from Koster.
Yeah. We're still not missing that wave score from Koster as well. What's going on?
Koster, backside shove it up here. Needs some big hacks. That wave isn't jacking up. We got 5 seconds. This is it. It's going to come down to that wave score dropping. And we could see Ricardo Campello in the next round if it's not big enough.
He needs a 7. Really?
Is that exactly what he needs?
No, he needs a 6 and a pit. Can't see because it's reloading now.
We're still waiting for this score to drop. It's close. I don't know. I don't want to call it. What do you reckon at home? Who got it? He needs more than 3.75.
So
he needs
6.75 on that wave.
to equal. To equal. I can see him getting it.
7.25.
No, but it doesn't seem to have made a difference.
How is that? Oh, because they put an extra double from
They're dead
Ricardo.
level.
Dead level.
And it goes
So
on the
now
highest
it goes
wave
to
score.
the highest wave score. So we think it goes to Ricardo Campello then. Doesn't it go on the highest wave score? That's double
we
saved
promised
him.
to be absolutely enthralling battle. That is going to come down. I don't know. It's got to go to the highest wave score. As far as I know, it does. So
It looks like
Campello
it
will
on
be in the next round if the scores stay the same. They have had recalculations because of the internet, and it doesn't add all the judges in straight away. I mean,
upset.
Is it an upset? Well, I think it must be.
Well, it's not often that Koster gets knocked out in this round in Pozo, is it?
Okay,
Actually,
well,
I
we'll
don't
have to
remember
wait
last
for
time.
those scores to drop. I'm sure they'll be...
They'll drop like they're